Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Jonathan with Collectibles to Astonish. So today I've got an unboxing for you. It's something that I purchased from Rob Liefeld. It's original art from one of his live Whatnot sales. So if you're not aware, he's got pretty much like a weekly or bi-weekly Whatnot sale. Um, it's kind of nice because you're able to interact with him. You're able to, depending what kind of Rob Liefeld is in the show, you might get one version of him that's funny, and then there's sometimes where he's just like looks like he's had a rough day and he's ready to crash. But most of the time, it's very, like I said, entertaining. There's people that come in there and they troll him. I think what I like best about it is the stories that he's telling you. Uh, his impersonation of Todd McFarlane is just really funny, and his impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger, like I said, it all gets me laughing. It's enjoyable. It's some nice time to just waste, and um, I'm not regretting the time that I'm watching him typically because it's usually something funny going on during his live sale. So again, if you're not familiar, like I said, he's not going to cons. He's just strictly doing all this through Whatnot. So one of the nice things that I like about this is that it's more affordable than sending it to CGC. That's one of the things right now I think is going to be happening soon. He's going to have like a private signing with CGC, and the price that he's charging for his signature is very expensive. But you can pay like a fraction of the price for the book, as long as it's a book that you like and he's signing it. There's like I think maybe like a $35 CGC upgrade fee where you can have him send it off to, I think it's like Key Collectibles or something, and they grade it. So I think that's like the cheaper way or the smarter way to go right now versus sending in your book to him and getting it signed, through CGC. But again, I'm kind of like a closet Rob Liefeld fan. Not really something that I probably like publicly announced for probably a long time. But now that other people have talked about it in the community, I guess I'm happy or um, to be, I guess, among them. To say that they like Rob Liefeld. But I wanted to show you more or less some stuff that I have. And how I have like a strange fetish for New Mutants 87. So again, growing up, I was reading New Mutants probably around issue number 95 or 96. And obviously that ended at 100, and then it turned into X Force, and I was reading that as well. So Rob Liefeld and Todd McFarlane's art kind of um, made me appreciate, I guess, the 90s, art back in the day. So again, I didn't have an 87 growing up. That was the more expensive book growing up. 98 was actually the cheaper book to have. So, strangely enough, it wasn't until like 2017 that I was able to pick up a first printing of the New Mutants 98. I'm sorry, New Mutants 87 cover. Can't remember how much I paid for this. It might have been anywhere between maybe 75 to 100 raw in 2017. Not sure. Maybe it was $50. I don't really remember what I paid for it, but it's one of the books I need to send off to CGC, not for the signing, just to get it graded and maybe move it, because I had bought a 9.8 copy, and my plan was to get this graded and put that towards the 9.8 purchase. So yeah, once again, let me go ahead and show you my 9.8 first printing, and crazy me, silly me. I've got also the second printing, not one copy in a 9.8. Not two copies in a 9.8. Not three copies in a 9.8 with the Cole's Comic Claim mustache. But actually four copies in the 9.8. So yeah, I've got four copies of the second printing. Again, I don't know. Probably could have bought another first printing, considering how cheap those are, and what a first printing goes for. So yeah, from my childhood, here's a 98. This is a newsstand copy. This is also something I need to send off to CGC to get graded. And I'm probably more than likely going to be either getting rid of that one or this direct copy, depending on how good or bad that comes back from grading. So back into the 87 crazy homage fetish. This one is a recent AOK from Cole's Comic Claim. Again, he knows that I'm into the cover, strangely. This is one I picked up back in the day. I think this was like when they had ape covers or something. So it's cable number 6. That's actually, I think, Liefeld's cover. And also this one as well. This is Young Blood number 5, another 87 homage. And then a homage after himself. This one is Phantom X. This is X-Force number 11. I don't know who the cover artist is on that one. And then once again, another homage. This is X Nation number 3. I think I picked this book up at Half Price Books. And then this one is also an AOK from Cole's Comic Claim. It's Immortal Red Sonja. And then this one I picked up from Pop's Attic on Instagram. Mark with Legion of Comics tagged me on this one. I think this is like Snake Eyes. I can't remember. It's a Virgin cover. Got a pretty good price on that. Very happy to have that. And of course, I got to have a raw copy of the second printing. So that is like my Rob Liefeld stock of 87 and 98 covers. So straight into the original art again. First thing I had mentioned to one of my friends is that I purchased some original art from Rob Liefeld, and he was like, "Did you buy it on tissue paper, or did you get like a 11 by 17 piece?" Which I think everybody would have loved to have gotten like an 11 by 17 piece, but fortunately those pieces were going for like $1,800 to $2,500, and I just couldn't pay that price. But yeah, no, I got tissue paper, so hopefully I'm not remorseful after I purchase it. Otherwise, I'll probably have to cry on the paper and maybe not ever buy tissue paper stuff again. But recently I went to a comic book LCS. I think it's like Famous Faces and Funnies in Melbourne, Florida. And I was actually able to pick up X-Force number 1. This is, I believe, from 2003. This is actually the book that the art is from. So let me go ahead and show you what I picked up from Rob Liefeld. Again, it's in a cardboard tube box, I guess you could say. And he's got it bubble wrapped in another tube. So everybody says Dave's a really good packer and how they ship the items. And again, I would definitely say that that's the case. So here it is. This is the original piece. It's X-Force number 1, 2005, page number 22, pencils on tissue. So let me explain, I guess, some of the things that he was explaining during his live sale. So he would tell you if it was preliminary art, if it was rough pencils, if it was like a color guide, whatever it was, he would explain what it is. If it's a 1 of 1, or where it was in the process of, art process. So this one here, again, I ended up getting a piece that had Shatterstar. I was hoping to show my action figures. Maybe I didn't show them yet. So yeah, I guess I'll show my action figures next. But yeah, this is page number 22 of this book here, X-Force number 1. So I guess I'll show you that piece. And again, for what he charges to have his signature and stuff from CGC, I'm essentially happy that I got original art from him for less than what it would cost to get his signature. And obviously there's people on Instagram that charge more than what I paid for this original piece. So here's the actual page 22 here. That's that close-up of Shatterstar, and then there's like the fight scene there. So that's exactly what I got. So like I said, I definitely can't complain. I do wish it was on different kind of paper. But yeah, that's the piece right there. And then, he signed it as well. Regular signature, and then the chisel signature. Chisel signature is my favorite. I definitely love it. So definitely I'm happy to have his signature. I'm happy to have his art. And I'll have to find a way to frame it, have a way to display it. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to put like some sort of white background, because I think based on how I'm able to show it to you, it definitely pops a little bit better with the white background. But yeah, so this is my 1992 Toy Biz Shatterstar figure. And then here's like the updated Marvel Legends figure. I definitely don't like what they did with him in Deadpool 2. But yeah, what can you do? What can you say? I definitely enjoy Deadpool. Got my Marvel Select figure here. I ended up trading somebody for this locally, a friend of mine. But that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think of Rob Liefeld, whether or not you like him or not. Like I said, I definitely think he's super entertaining to watch on Whatnot, and much better value watching what he's doing live, kind of feeling like, it's more personalized. And I don't think you can go wrong, buying from him. I think, like I said, if I were to buy again, I would try to probably buy something um, on a better medium piece of paper. I mean, I would have loved to have had an 11 by 17. There was one cover that he did. I think it was like All New X-Men. It's a variant cover. He actually showed the original art last show, and it went for well over what I would have wanted to pay for it. I couldn't afford it, but I wish I would have gotten it. But anyways, hope you enjoy the video. Let me know in the comment section if you like Rob Liefeld, if you don't like him, if you enjoyed the unboxing. Either or, I appreciate the comments, appreciate the support. I hope you enjoyed the video again. Thank you again. Until next time, bye.